Okay, ladies, let me get your eyes and ears for a second. I can't tell you how many conversations I had with single ladies, and we talk about a variety of different things. But the one topic that we always seem to circle back to, and sometimes I have to drag it out of them because I know what they really thinking or what they really want to talk about, is that why can't they get the man to commit to them that they really want to commit to them? And social media use it kind of as a talking point, and mostly, a lot of us guys use it too. And I gotta admit, I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it because when y'all get on some of these comments talking trash, I go, well, you can get all these guys, but you can't get the one that you really want. Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie. But listen, I'm here to help you out a little bit, give you some advice, and kind of let you know why it's difficult for you to get that man to commit to you that you want to commit. Or you might have got the guy to commit, but he just out here playing games, and or he don't want to take it to that other level, that next level. You stuck at level 2. You was at level 5. You wanted to go up to level 4, 3, 2, and now you want to go to the first level. The number 1 level. You can't get there. So you're stuck. But here's the reason why, ladies. I know y'all, a lot of y'all want to hear this. A lot of y'all is sometimes you can get stuck in your own mind. But this is the reason why. I'm not, it's not ranked in any kind of order. I'm just going to give you a list. But I'm going to start by telling you this. Energy is real. Just like your femininity has the ability to attract men, guess what? It also, you can repel men too. You can repel men. Feminine energy don't really repel masculine energy, but a lot of times it's the outside energy that you're aligned to seep in that repels men. Some of y'all are delusional and you over self-confidence, and I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why is that y'all bathe yourself in guys that orbit around you, meaning guys that like you, but you don't really like them. Guys that like you, that you might think, oh, they may have some potential, but deep down inside, you're not going to take it to the next level with them. You're not. Sometimes y'all will be foolish enough to get in relationship, even marriages, with guys that you shouldn't be in a relationship or married to, because deep down inside he's just not the one. Y'all sometimes will pick one of these orbiters, and a lot of times just because they orbit you, it gives you a lot of it's your way of having some self-confidence. That's your way of trying to give yourself self-confidence, because they can call you beautiful all the time. They can tell you how gorgeous you is all the time. They can do all those things. And my throat is getting kind of scratchy. And a lot of time that's just a a false sense of confidence. And then you find a lot of these women will come out here and give all these demands, but deep down inside, you know that if you meet the guy that you really, really want to be with, a lot of them demands going out the window. You know that. I know that. And possibly you done it before. But if you have all these orbiters orbiting you, and that energy that you give off to a man that's walking in his journey, to a man that God has set aside for that one woman, or that woman that could possibly be somebody that could walk alongside him and compliment him, you're just going to repel a guy like him. You're basically invisible to a guy like him, because that energy that you carry with you. Now you can fake it. And sometimes it might be deceiving at first, but once he pick up on that energy, he's just gonna pull himself away. He's gonna back away. You're gonna wonder why he's pulling away. And this may have happened to a lot of y'all. This may have happened to you, that you've been talking to a guy and y'all just been talking regular and everything been going good. You seem to be moving forward, but all of a sudden he just pulled back. He pulled back, and before you know it, y'all not even talking no more. It's because he caught on to something. His energy told him that, hey, you know what? Maybe you need to step back from this. ladies, because it's hard. It's just hard to fake energy. You can only do it for so long, and a lot of y'all have gotten good at faking till you don't even know what real energy is. You hadn't took the time to fix yourself where you can give off that kind of energy, and that's because you're so afraid of being lonely. You because ladies, be honest with you, during that loneliness is when you fix yourself. When you get all the way to noise, because men that's orbiting you, that's all noise. That's just noise. That's just noise to fill the void that you truly missing. That you missing. That silence, that time by yourself. That's just time fillers. That's all they are. And a lot of y'all will be like, well, when I meet the man that I really want to be with, I'll just get rid of them. I'll just tell them we can't be. No, a lot of time you're not going to tell them that you can't be with them, or that you don't want to talk to them no more. You're going to keep them around, even if it's at a distance, because that's your safe space. You want to be in that safe space in case the man that you really want to be with, the guy that you know, that's him, in case he decides to pull back on you. This case he decides to ghost you or walk away. So you're going to keep those guys around. And he can feel that energy. He can feel that energy. I don't know why y'all don't think it happened. Now, if you're attracting all them other kind of guys, they not going. They just, like I say, they just orbiting. They just orbiting. And if you give them a time of day, or if you sleep with them or whatever, they'll be happy. And even if you got with them, they're not the man that you can walk with, because a lot of them, and I know, and your intuition know, they're not guys that can lead you anywhere. Those are not guys that you can see yourself living a long lasting life or being married to. You know, and so you know, you know, you know. The next thing, ladies, is that some of y'all just give off too much masculine energy. And ladies, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not gonna tell you not to take care of yourself. I'm not gonna tell you not to go out here and uh, build up your wealth, your finances, and climb the corporate ladder. If you want to do that, that's fine. But what you're gonna do when you climbing the corporate ladder, getting status, getting financially wealthy, what you're gonna do is just be financially wealthy. Just gonna climb the ladder. Maybe whatever. Maybe have some degrees and whatever you want to have. You'll be successful. But if a man does the same thing, he can be successful and get the woman. It's very difficult for y'all to be successful and get the man. Doesn't work like that, because your beauty carries a big part of that. Your energy carries a big part of that. And a man most likely don't have to have the it women don't women will gravitate towards the man for money quicker than the man will gravitate towards the woman for money, and we all know that. So it just doesn't work like that. And if you're working, if you're dealing with a man that, or you want a man, or you seeking a man, I say it like that, that you want to gravitate towards you, that masculine energy gonna repel him every time. That's just how it is. Only thing you're gonna attract is guys that want to build their life around you. And I hear a lot of women on social media talking about, you know, I don't want a man that can't do for me what I can do for myself. And a lot of these women are wealthy, but a lot of these women end up in their 50s, 60s, and 70s with the man they never really loved, or they just don't have a man at all. That's mostly what happens. And you'll be the one doing that too, because beauty fades. Eventually, you're no longer going to be able to pull the same men that you could with your beauty. I don't care how many operations you get. You can only do that for so long, and then it's just going to curtail. It just is. That's how it's going to be, and you're going to fall off. So you have to have good energy so you can at least stay on the court. That they just have to have it. And you have to work on that self in your loneliness while you're alone. During no time where you don't have friends, you don't have a man, you just have you, and you understand yourself. You understand, your weaknesses. You understand, you get in touch with God, get in touch with the inner side. You have those deep thoughts. That's when you find out who you are. And then you start working on the things that you need to work at as far as your attitude, as far as how you nurture. Do you cook? Do you clean? Are you a clean lady? Are you are you highly opinionated? Do you need to curtail that part of you? What do you need to do? And you can't work on those things when it's constantly noise. You're constantly talking to people. And if you're talking to this person, if you're talking to five different at some point, five different people, at some point, y'all are gonna have good times, y'all gonna have bad times, angry times, sad times. So you don't never really get to know what you need to work on. It's simple as that. So a lot of y'all have to cut out that noise. And if you're a masculine woman and you around guys that are attracted to that type of stuff, then or that type of energy, then you're never gonna work on that. And obviously, you don't want those guys because you still got them. You still let them stay in your orbit. You don't pick now one of them, and if you do pick them, you run over him, and then pretty soon you walk off and leave him. And that's how it is. And those are the two things that really keep a lot of y'all from getting men that will commit. It's the energy and you having all those orbiters around you and masculine energy. And I know y'all probably heard that a million times, but it's true. It's true. But look here, man, I want y'all to like and share the video. Thank y'all for stepping in, ladies. I got your little attention for a little while. And hey, I hope that can help you out, man. Y'all check me out in the next video.